Where's Harry? I just saw him. Oh, he's over there by the...
And then Glenn is coming.
Yeah. I'm a busy guy.
Yeah, just eight things. I'm like, I gotta get back.
All right, they were doing organizers. Can I have you slide back a bit? Picture. Come on, Glenn. David.
Yes. Oh, come here.
In here.
Dave Colby.
Wait a minute. No orange. Get out.
Are we missing anyone? Dave.
You guys did a great job decorating.
Are we missing anyone else?
Right.
We're not missing anyone else. Okay. I want you guys to think about 1 or 2 words about 6 million cups. 1 million cups. So I can do like a celebratory 6 months, something amazing about the experience that we've been having here weekly. I'll edit it properly, so don't overthink it. Just see something inspiring, something amazing. What do we all think? Why we're all here in Clermont, 1 million cups. What does it do for you? Why do you come here every week and volunteer your time? Okay. I'm starting. Don't worry, I'll edit it. Just make sure that we're all up. Yep.
I love this organization. This is another extended family. And seeing everybody every week, it just fills my heart.
I absolutely agree. The best part is all the connections that we've been able to meet and really create some really cool relationships with a lot of business owners. And that's what we're seeing from that
For me, it's probably the fact that I can take my decades of experience and help growers use my knowledge to scale and grow to
I'm excited to grow and strengthen our small businesses right here in Nate County.
I come to 1 Million Cups because it's inspiring.
I love 1 Million Cups because of the great people here in this group and in the audience. All about connecting and collaborating. This is a great place to be.
I couldn't say it any better than Harry. It's all about the people, and it's right here. It's what gets me going every single day. So thank you guys so much.
I love 1 Million Cups because we brew success every Wednesday morning.
I love 1 million cups because we create safe spaces for
Love the color orange. I love coffee, and I love to say the word entrepreneur.
Do something fun. Do something fun.
All right, we want footage.
Thank you guys.
Okay.
Yeah, we trust your editing.
I was listening to a podcast this morning with Matt.
Do you want to walk around today?
I don't care.
Yeah? We do it every week. I mean, if you get tired.
This is very,
I'm getting more money sent your way.
I can't run, but I can
So,
The ones that have the bigger front is
they
Carmelita.
they're better
Yes.
support,
I'm
right?
gonna-
The one is truly
flat, yeah, or in the flat.
hello, everybody. Find some coffee, find a seat, find a friend. We'll talk later. Everybody, find your coffee. We are getting started in 22 seconds.
I know. I'm supposed to be it's a wedding.
Hey, Donald.
And I was like, wow, celebration like 3 weeks or a whole month. Incredible.
Send in the letter, Bob.
I have something to eat.
Oh, taking pictures.
We are 14 seconds away from getting started. Hello. Find your seat, find some coffee.
Nobody. You.
Find your seat. can meet Carmelito. All right, we are ready to get started. Ladies and gentlemen, our host today, please welcome Betsy Sorg.
Good morning, Farmer Banks. Good morning.
Are you on?
Is this thing on? Yes, it is. Glenn has me turned down today. It's 6 months. Everybody's excited. I'm turned down. So, welcome to 1 Million Cups and happy 6 months of meeting here every Wednesday since June, everybody. So, I know we have some first timers and we have some people that have been here since the first time as well. So thank you all for coming. This is our check-in slide. If you're not familiar with it yet, this is actually our new and improved check-in slide for today. Just still the same thing, letting Kauffman know that we're here and brewing something awesome, and we've been doing it for 6 months. So keeping track of those numbers. So as you saw, all of the organizers, those of us that are here this morning up here hamming it up in front of the camera, we have had a wonderful 6 months getting to know each other. Most of us did not know each other, and certainly not well before this all started, and now it feels like we're a big family. So if I can get my organizers to stand up, please, and be recognized. Very, very much appreciate all of you. Everybody has found their niche and their strength, and our team is absolutely incredible. And just short of making it beautiful in here, it all gets done every week.
And
so.
We are going to be playing basketball. No, I think it's flag football against Eustis, 1 Million Cups. So get ready.
I kind of love that. That's flag football, roller derby. Obviously, we are at the View.
No,
so you do it.
We are at the View. Thank you, the View, for the coffee, for the cool little muffins that you made for us. So yes, this is our venue for place.
Absolutely, and they have lots of activities going on here. You can scan their QR code or just stop by almost every evening. They have something going on here as well. Our sponsors, of course, the View is our venue and our coffee and food sponsor. Our IT department back there, which is second to none. There is no one greater in the 1 Million Cups nation, I can promise you. Glenn with Mighty Manatee IT. And if you've never had a chance to catch the live stream, of course, we'd rather have you here. But again, it is next level, scrolling names and changing camera positions. It's quite the setup Glenn does for us every week.
I just saw you have Minuteman. We've had Minuteman.
We do have Minuteman.
We just added Cy photography. Cy, stand up. Where are you? Yeah, that guy behind the camera there. The camera is bigger than him, it looks like. Wow, this is great.
Yes, Cy photography. Yes, do you know Cy?
I know, yeah.
He may have captured Banks via headshot. First and only headshots I've ever done, Cy also did. So he is our local neighborhood friend and photographer. So if you need any events captured or professional headshots, Cy Photography, he's your man. So
yeah,
yes,
wonderful.
Thank you, Cy, for being here.
We are just growing, aren't we?
Absolutely.
Our partners are Lead, where are you today? Where is he?
Out growing the economy.
Jose.
Yes.
Yes. No, I'm sorry. SBDC, where are you? Yes.
There they are. Jose and Caesar for all your small business growth questions.
South Lake Chamber is here too. David Colby in the back, representative from the South Lake, which is great. They put us in their newsletter every week. This is why we get 60 people sometimes.
Absolutely. South Lake Chamber, over 1,000 members strong now, which is remarkable. So South Lake Chamber.
Yeah. And then the business incubator program, Brian usually shows up. He doesn't like us, so he doesn't show up anymore.
It's okay. We just need to start getting global products to bring to him, and then he won't be able to ignore us.
We need to have a unicorn come out of 1 Million Cups Clermont, don't we?
There will be. There will be a unicorn.
There is. Our mission is entrepreneurs helping entrepreneurs. This is what we do. And you'll see those of you, when we get to first timers, you'll see how this kind of works.
Absolutely. So our key pillars, this is what 1 Million Cups across the nation is built on. Presentations, not pitches. We want you to come here and talk about your business and talk about your business challenges and your business successes and share that with your community to get that kind of actionable feedback.
We're here for connections, not networking. So those are, there's lots of opportunities to do that solid networking or the speed networking through the chamber, those kinds of things. Here we're looking for that more authentic, volunteer-based, grassroots kind of connection to help grow businesses and solve problems. Obviously, for the community and by the community.
And with the community. And on top of the community, and under the community.
All the
and around
adjectives.
The community.
Anything you can be here for a community, that's what we're about. Yes.
Every adjective, yes.
And
there's another word for that word. Well, all the different things. I don't know what the word is. Anybody know? Adjective, participle, period. No. Anyway.
Never end a sentence with a preposition.
Yeah. It's a preposition. I think it's a preposition.
Preposition.
Yep.
So we want this, despite the banter that happens up here, to be a welcoming space for all entrepreneurs. Do not let us scare you away, please.
First timers, where are you? Monica has a microphone, and she's going to, who has it today? Lee
Where's our first timers?
Raise your hand. We want you to stand up. Oh, no first timers?
Yes, there is.
Oh,
yes,
yeah,
there's
one.
I was about to say, there's somebody right over
We
there.
have a new, yes. There we go. There's our three.
Your business, and then 3 things about your business so we know what it is you're doing. Or 2 things, or 1. It doesn't matter.
My name is Mark, is that right? Mark Hellegard. Tribe Inspections. I do residential, commercial, as well as WDO. I have so much I can say about it. Mold testing, indoor air quality. So if you need any of that, feel free to come and we can talk.
Welcome, Mark. Thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Mark.
Who else do we have? We have 2 more right there. Yep, there we go.
Hi, my name is Bella Riso. I have a cleaning company. We do mostly residential, and it's called Spotless Total Cleaning Services.
Excellent.
Welcome, Bella. Is it? Bella.
Welcome,
Nice
Bella.
name. I love that name.
Good morning. My name is Amali Scorman. I'm with Flourish Events. We produce foot races like 5Ks, 10Ks. We have run groups, actually one of them here on Tuesdays, and we give back to the community.
Yes, Molly, right?
Amali.
Yes. Amali. Welcome, welcome. By the way, you 3 will be looking for speakers next week, okay? No. We'll
Bella's in. She was nodding. I like it. I like it. She's
Right.
ready.
Today? Did you do it today? No, not today.
So speaking of speakers, we do want to start filling up our 2026 schedule with presenters. We'll have some refill presentations coming back from those that have already presented to hear about how your actionable advice has helped them hopefully solve a problem or grow. But we're looking to bring on new challenges and new community members. So if you're thinking about presenting, scan this code and find the dapper gentleman in the fedora, Mr. Harry Spate, back there, our lead speaker coach, and he will get you connected with our other organizers that are also professional speaker coaches, and you will have access to kind of help you prepare that you would not get anywhere else.
He will take your hand. He actually took my hand when I did it for the first time and had to stand up there. So I had somebody to be with.
That's
so
good.
I was not alone.
That's good.
Yeah.
You need direction, guys.
I do need direction. Housekeeping, keep talk down to a minimum. Make sure you put your phone on silence, or if you get a phone call, people usually go outside. So take care of that. And then we are live streaming, and we are live streaming with YouTube, with CNN, with FBNC, with
BBC.
BBC. No,
yes.
One of the 3. Television. They're not going to believe anything I say.
That's it. LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube.
And YouTube, yes.
My YouTube.
Are we ready? We have 2 speakers today, don't we?
We do have 2 speakers today. On our 6-month celebration, we do have 2 speakers. And what these speakers are up here looking for is curiosity from you about their business and their business challenges. We don't usually have a problem with people being critical, but banks will come after you if you are, so tread lightly.
I'll kill him with my loud shirt.
There you go. You'll have, it's like waterboarding with the shirt. Be kind and actionable. We're all here being very vulnerable, and we just want help and advice. And one key insight, we always have a lot of very excited feedback, so let's go with one key insight and then save those connections for afterward, because we definitely do want everything to continue after the presentation.
And concise is the word we want to use. Keep it concise, get to the point, and either the speaker can respond back, or we can just move on to the next one.
Exactly.
Here's how it works for those of you that are new. They will talk 2 minutes about themselves, 2 minutes about their product or service, and then 2 minutes about an issue or problem that they have. Then it's up to us as a community to give them feedback to help them get through this issue or problem.
Perfectly said.
Yeah, all right.
So let's welcome our first presenter for today, Mr. Scorpio Mosley from Hope Elevation.
Yes, Hope Elevation. You're on.
Am I live?
Right there you are.
I'm live. Can you hear
The
me?
stage is yours, sir.
Awesome. Good morning. Pleasure to be here with you guys. Excited to just kind of share what I'm working on as a newer entrepreneur. So my speaking platform, so my name is Scorpio Mosley. I'm a motivational speaker, coach, and mentor. And the reason I stepped into this space is really because of my life experience and what's really been my calling most of my life as I look back over what's kind of guided me through all the trials and tribulations and growth opportunities throughout life. So kind of sharing with you my why. Hopefully I'm working this right. Okay, cool. So kind of sharing with you my why. The first thing I share is that I live by what I call a Fab Five. And this Fab Five for me is really who I am at my core. And I take part in these aspects of life every single day. So it's faith, it's family, it's fitness, it's finance, and it's fashion. All those things are certain aspects of life that are really important to me, and I want to make sure that I'm walking those out every single day. A big part of who I am is the women that raised me. As I look back over the course of my life, women have had a lot of impact on me. Raised by a single mother, kind of vacillated between the households of two grandmothers. The most impactful teachers all throughout school and college were women. And I have 4 daughters, right? So I feel like I was destined to have an impact on women in a certain way. My training ground professionally was the opportunity to become a leader. I grew up an introvert, so I spent a lot more time observing than offering, than communicating and sharing. But I think it taught me to understand the needs of others at a very high level. So when I was able to be, when I was able to step into leadership, I really saw the opportunity to truly understand what people needed to bring out the best in them. And over the course of my 15 years, it was truly an honor to be able to see that and replicate it and find ways to get better and better at it over the course of my career. I like to say, thankfully, back on August 15th, I was given the opportunity to be downsized. My knee-jerk reaction was, man, I got to go find another job. But I've been a bit of an entrepreneur over the course of most of my life, kind of side gigs, things that I wanted to create. And there was this call, this tug. Like I always felt like, man, I was pretty good at what I did, pretty exceptional associate, but it's like there's more. There's always something more. And I just felt like there's something more for me to give. And this space is what's going to allow me to do that, to pour into other people. So really excited about it. That's a little bit of my background, and this is what it has led to. If I can go the right way, I'm going the wrong way. All right. So it's led to Hope Elevation. So the reason I chose the word hope is it's funny because it's always been in my zone. I can think as far back as being in college. A friend of mine gave me a book with hope as the focus in that book. My mother, she had 3 kids. She lost one, but she dubbed us her 3 gifts. Faith, I was the middle child, hope, and my younger sister was joy. So this word hope has always been in my zone. So when I thought about, what did I want to do? What do I want to accomplish with this business? Obviously, I want to be able to pour into others. But the core of it is elevating hope, right? Deep down inside, we all have this tug to be successful and be great at what we do. And really, it's the hope that we have. And that hope is not just a feeling, it's actually a decision, right? When we start to choose decisions that are in our best interest, that starts to elevate us, it takes us on a journey to improve our lives. So my most impactful, my primary prospect is middle-aged men. As a middle-aged man myself, I know that I can definitely relate to those men as a believer. Just throughout my conversation, my faith comes out, so that's why I focused in on Christian men. And then when I think about, what are the opportunities with those folks? The loss of identity, stagnant career, fading hope, and things of that nature. All those problems that we tend to have as we kind of grow into middle age, because there's so many pressures all around us. So I want to be able to address that through speaking engagements. Speaking engagements is one, but also through coaching. Being able to have that one-on-one interaction or smaller group interaction, coaching and workshops, those things are really, truly most ideal to me. And then as far as what I'm looking for, obviously being able to reach those folks that are in that space for men in those situations. I am also interested in adjacent demographics as well, so students and kids and things of that nature. I feel like I've been definitely pouring into kids at a very high level. I've been doing that lately. This past year or so, I'm on the board of a small Christian academy as the board chair. I'm also a volunteer for Take Stock in Children, so I have a lot of opportunities to pour into kids as well. Again, just circling back to really what the narrative of my platform is, just so you kind of get a better feel for what I'm looking to accomplish. I've basically come up with a framework that I think is going to be able to, that I can kind of offer to the demographics that I'm in front of. And the reason I think it works well is because it's transferable for all of us. So as I mentioned, hope is really the basis of it all. And it's based on a protocol that I've come up with called the Hope Protocol. Because I feel like more often than not, we're dealing with what's considered a chronic disease, if you will, mediocrity. Because we all kind of deal with being average and sometimes feeling like we're not good enough, or we're not in a space where we can be truly successful. But all the things that we need to find success is within us. It's just a matter of, again, strengthening that muscle and taking us to that place that we want to make sure that we're delivering our best self. And to move us along the continuum of that is really, the initial step is that awakening. When I think about the framework, identifying who you are, who you were before the world told you to be otherwise, right? And then once we kind of understand who that person is, who that identity is, we can start to build the convictions that are going to move us forward. So then we talk to ourselves, instead of saying, I wish or I think, it becomes I must and I will when we change that mentality, followed by the discipline. What micro habits, what behaviors are we going to put in place to make sure that we can move forward? And then last, this legacy, life by design. How do we create a life by design to move ourselves forward? But it's also, how do we reach aside ourselves, behind us, and grab those people that are on the same journey and pour into them to bring them forward in life as well. So that's my approach, and what I want to be able to accomplish with the various demographics. Where I'm gaining ground. So in the meantime, been able to secure my very first paid engagement January 12th. So excited for that. I'm going through a coaching certification, so want to make sure I'm certified as a coach, life coach. So excited for that credibility. Obviously, various leads groups and things of that nature being involved, networking and things of that nature. All those things are working to my favor. What else? I'm working with a marketing strategist, so getting just my communication in place, working on building some sales funnels, also working on podcast visits and things of that nature, just creating the synergy that I need to be able to move forward. So definitely feeling good about that, and just trying to stay consistent with social media, putting out content, making sure people know, who I am, what I'm about, what that process looks like to grow, because I feel like the same journey that I'm speaking about, I'm on that journey now when it comes to Hope Elevation. Sometimes there's some struggles with feeling like you're imposter syndrome, but kind of it's real time, you know what I mean? So I feel like I'm that person at that crossroads, which is why I can speak to it, because it's been a journey for me as well. Keeping me up at night, obviously client acquisition. As I think about what that looks like, being able to get in front of the folks that are potential prospects, So when it comes to the speaking engagements, folks that are going to be possible clients for myself, so I'm looking at different opportunities where I can offer sample client sessions to give folks the opportunity to kind of see what it would look like for an actual coaching session to help them resolve an issue that is real life, real time that they're dealing with. Limited reach beyond my current network, but we're working on that, right? Building networks, tapping into folks in the network that they have, and then just making sure that we're getting in front of the right connectors. So recently I learned about the opportunities for schools to address that are Title I schools, to address the needs of schools in that particular space. So there's opportunities there. So being able to learn more about that is one ask, but also being able to be connected with decision makers in schools is another ask of those Title Is. And overall, the goal is to engage, again, those men that are at a crossroads. But again, I think the message that I have, it relates to, you know, kids as they go through school and into early adulthood. Had a great opportunity to speak with at a women's conference. So that was something that I think I can have a pretty good impact on as well. But those are some of the things that are keeping me up. And then as a close here, these are all my connections, social media, YouTube, and the like. My website is currently a work in progress, so you'll see that. But had to have something for people to connect with as folks respond with, hey, where can I find information on you about that'll be the website there, but still a lot more work to be done there. But excited for the prospects and the possibilities, and excited for your feedback. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. Again, in closing, I guess, looking for introductions to school principals, HR leaders, event planners, all those folks that are you know, dealing with men, to be able to meet them where they're at, and again, open to adjacent opportunities when it comes to women and also students as well.
Scorpio Mosley, everyone. The coolest name that's ever been presented at Clermont.
That's true. Scorpio Lamont Mosley.
Comments, questions? We'll start right here. Amber?
Good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, wonderful presentation, and congratulations on jumping into entrepreneurship. It's always the biggest first step. So a couple of things I think that could potentially help out quite a bit. You have slightly conflicting messaging on the fact that you were raised by women and you're talking about being geared toward women, but then you lean really heavily into the men connection. I personally think that you can work those together, that benefits you better by saying I'm focused on men, but I can give you insight into women. I think that might be a little bit of a cleaner connector there. The second thing I would say to grow your brand, I know you're working with a strategist, but don't reinvent the wheel. So the most successful entrepreneurs that take an idea that already exists, public speaking, book generation, all these things, they go find a successful brand and they literally copy what that person's doing. Obviously nothing trademarked or copyrighted, but why reinvent the wheel if it's already working in a different way? Right. So to fill your gaps, I would recommend finding a successful brand that's representing themselves in a similar way to what you want to be seen as, and literally mimic it at your local level so that you are doing those things. The other and final piece of information I would offer is, well, kind of a twofer. Lean into the school connections. Get them when they're young men. Offer to do coaching for sports teams. Young men are a huge struggle component of hope and understanding themselves as they grow to men. And then the second part of that twofer is lean into Facebook. So the number one local generation for businesses is still Facebook. Meta ads, like it or not, is where it's at, but you don't have to initially pay. It sounds really counterproductive and bizarre, but start with Marketplace. Test a couple variations, see what gets traction, and then leverage that with some money with actual meta ads.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
That's a good, while you're working on some of these certifications through the school board, there's a kind of a background check vetting. It's a certain term, I don't know if anybody knows it, but there's an accreditation that you get in order to be able to enter the schools and whatnot. So you might want to add that to your professional development goals. That's a good point to get into schools.
I've gotten the vendor application done, Orange County and Lake County, so I can be a vendor at the schools. But beyond that, that's
Yeah, like there's some background checking and
Yeah.
some vetting that happens. Who's
Yeah.
next? Brandon?
Thank you, Doug.
Nice to see you again, Scorpio.
Yes, sir.
Jumping off of her comment, are you looking for men after they're already broken? That's what I'm asking. Because it seems like you want to fix men after they've already been abused into a situation. Maybe even starting with younger guys, what she was saying, younger men who, or their mothers or their fathers, and having groups of people who are going over how to speak to young men in order to not get them to be abused into a situation where they've already been created, like
Right.
you said, created into something that they don't want to be. So that's what I'm asking, is maybe focusing on younger men and younger situations, younger families even.
No, I think what
Because
you're...
of your experience, I mean, you're 51 years old, you've been through a lot of situations.
Hey, I'm telling my age. No, I'm joking. No, I think what you're seeing is, because I'm kind of new to, obviously I started this since September. What you're seeing is my struggle to figure out, because I keep getting this message of find your ICP, find your ICP. So I'm like, okay, well, let me find that then. Because initially I'm thinking, man, I have the experiences to pour into women, men, kids, but I keep hearing this feedback on you need an ICP. So you need to make sure you narrow your focus in your marketing on the ICP. So that's why I start with men, but there's these other pivots that I know are there. I guess it's just trying to figure out how do you communicate that in a way that it's received in the right manner, so you don't miss any opportunities.
Hey, great presentation. I'm
Thank you.
Jessica Madrigal with the local marketing. So you're doing a lot of things already that I would have said to do for an online entrepreneur or a speaker coach. What I can do though, get with us, because we are the marketing company for the U.S. Christian Chamber of Commerce. So that's a coalition of 21 chambers, faith-based chambers of commerce across the country. And we have our event, the SWC 2026 in April.
Okay.
So not only can I connect you with some leadership there, but also opportunities and also coming to the event. So get with us, because that's going to be a lot of not only support, but a lot of great connections for you professionally. And then the only other thing I would say is for churches, maybe going in and talking to what Amber was saying is great with getting with somebody who's already doing this. Another offshoot of that would be getting with people who are already working with events for men's groups or any specific type of group of churches or churches in general, and seeing what are the things I need to know to get involved in churches, events, as pouring into them, for their specific niche groups.
Right. So with my church, I'm actually, I'll be doing the men's breakfast for January. So I'll be speaking to a group of, typically we get about 120 or so men together once a month for men's breakfast. And typically a pastor comes in and offers a 10-minute keynote. So I'll be doing that for January. And then the other thing, other point I was going to mention, dang, I just lost it. Dang it. It'll come back to me. But yeah, good stuff. Thank you.
Scorpio, good morning. Thanks for showing up today. My name is Dr. Phillips. I'm a holistic doctor and world entrepreneur. What Amber said and what Jessica added on, everybody, pure gold. I think the messaging is going to be key here, but I want to suggest that you focus in on solutions for groups, because you can say, I'm going to do this, so many things for big groups of people, but I'm going to suggest you whittle down. Somebody suggested like maybe fine-tuning on people before they were broken, right? Before the men are broken. So I think that's important, but if you can focus in on, like, say, the high school groups, maybe solve a specific problem, like maybe how to interview best, or how to when you're meeting the tribunal to talk about your scholarship, how do you present yourself? So all those things are very important, even manners, even how you eat. I mean, there's certain, you can whittle it down in any different way you want to bring forth the very best of that unbroken version, if that's the version you want to go for.
Right.
In terms of marketing, all these things are gold, but I'm personally big on, I have podcasts I do, and we interview people. And what I've learned both in the military as well as in the civilian marketplace is that you can get the spotlight by giving the spotlight. So if you're a podcaster and you're interviewing, say, a principal or vice principal of a school. And by interviewing them, they learn how valuable this friendship is and how valuable you are as a resource.
Yeah.
You've already gotten in there. So this is covert marketing. I call it guerrilla marketing. But by those strategic relationships will catalyze a future outcome for you.
That's good. That's
Excellent.
good. Thank you.
All right, we're going to wrap up with Lenka. We do have another presenter today, so all right, we'll do 2 more. Where we going?
Amy
Okay.
Gaskin, Clermont Neighbors. I was focusing on you as a human being, and I really enjoyed your presentation. The fact that you related to women who were raised with a single mom, a grandmother, the grandmothers that helped you raise 5 daughters, or was it 4? I can't remember.
4.
But,
Give me one.
but I was thinking that you should focus on people at different crossroads in your life, as opposed to saying men, because there's different crossroads that we all face as human beings. First one, obviously, when we entered high school and we're confused what we're going to do after. Second one, after college. Sometimes in mid-career, which is where you're, and then all of a sudden we have people that retire and a month later they are lost and they don't know what they're doing. So there's people at different crossroads, and so that's what I would focus on. And again, the podcast, to reach those people and relate to them as a human being.
No, that's good. And it's funny because as I think about my life, I have all those experiences and those stories, which is why initially I'm like, man, my audience is a lot of different people. So I'm struggling a little bit with the ideal client profile, but I know we'll get there. It's just a matter of kind of traversing the terrain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lenka.
Harry.
Oh, Harry, sorry.
Harry.
Harry first.
All right, so a couple things. I keep hearing the ideal client profile. That can change. So where you are today is nail that down. But if you start finding that you're actually speaking to women more than men, then your ideal client profile will change. It's not the end of the world. The other thing is, I just wanted to make sure that if you can speak, you're a good-looking guy, people are going to look up to you. And I would say, get on camera, right? Get on video as much as possible. Get the shorts out. Speak for free. Every time you're speaking, set up a tripod. Get the clips out. Fill up YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, so that when people look up you, LinkedIn as well, by the way, when they look you up, they're going to see you speaking if that's the niche that you want to be.
That's it. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, I just wanted to say thanks for I'm kidding. Totally ditto about the niche audience. My name is Lenka. Nice to meet you.
Yes, ma'am.
You mentioned something incredibly important in your presentation. You already have a speaking gig, your first one in January. I think that's what you need to focus on initially. Something worked with your messaging, your product, however you pitched, whoever you connected with to get this engagement. That is where you start. That's a viable product because it's validated.
Gotcha.
Now you bring a team with you, you're marketing a team, and you market the hell out of it.
Right.
You have cameras behind the scenes, in front of the scenes, you have reels, snippets of all those amazing things that you said on the stage.
Right.
And you curate your content for months to come. You have offers that you're handing out right there to your audience, the most attentive audience. Like you can get
Right.
in a better position than when you have coming up in January. So
That's
start
good.
there, the rest will come. It'll clear itself out, and you will figure out where you need to be after this. I would also say eyewear. I would probably work on changing your Facebook, because if I didn't know you really well and I went to your Facebook and I saw Scorpio,
I've been trying to change that, but it won't let me. I got to figure that out.
Is he trying to sell me something, or is he actually a coach? So, see, that kind of caught me off guard with it. But you have amazing energy.
Thank you.
Harry was spot on top as much as you can. January is the key point for you.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you.
I do like your eyewear, though.
Yes.
Scorpio Lamont, everyone.
Make sure you grab a picture of his contact information there. If there's more connections that you have, make sure you reach out to him. We want to know, one last question, what is one thing, what can we as a community do to help you?
Just connect me with decision makers. I feel like if I could have a meeting or a meetup with an individual, I'm confident that sharing my why will lead to something of significance, either for me or for them.
Perfect. Thank you, Scorpio.
Thank you, guys.
All right. As we get ready for our second speaker here.
Yes, our next speaker, we have
Oh, sorry.
It's okay. Thank you.
Glenn Holcomb, everyone. Oh, we need a mic him up.
He does get a mic. I get to mic the IT department. I guess you can do it yourself. Please welcome our Glenn Holcomb from Mighty Manatee IT. All right, Banks.
Yeah.
Banks, get back there on the board. No, I'm kidding.
Oh,
Don't
God,
touch
help us
anything.
Good morning, everybody. I am, oh, geez, that's loud.
It's your hair.
Because from New York, I'm just loud naturally. Good morning, everybody. I am Glenn Holcomb. I own Mighty Manatee IT. Next week, we'll be in business for 11 years, believe it or not. I have 35 plus years of experience in IT. It's a nice way of saying I'm old. But I've done consulting for that time. I am very involved in the community, not just in 1 Million Cups, but I do a series called Mighty Munch and Learn every month, partnering with other businesses as well as myself, talking on different topics. But today I'm going to be talking to you about something new that I'm doing. We're having a pivot. If it'll move forward. AI After Dark. This is a new community I want to create. It's going to be a business-focused community about AI. So think tech meetup mixed with 1 Million Cups, by the community, for the community, learning about AI. How we got here, why did I want to do this? I've been around long enough. I've seen this will be the third generation of fantastic IT that is going to change how we do business. The first one that I saw was microcomputers. When I first started in business, we were still using mainframes. The PC didn't exist yet. Those companies that did not embrace that technology got left behind. The next technology that we saw that changed everything is the internet. I remember being unplugged all the time. I had a childhood in the streets drinking from the water hose. So yes, I'm that Gen X child that was wild and feral. But companies that didn't embrace the internet and that technology got left behind. AI is not going to go anywhere. We all need how to learn to use it best for our business. It shouldn't replace people. It should not replace knowledge, but it can be a fantastic assistant to help you with your business. And businesses need to learn how to use it safely and securely. And the best way is learning from each other. So the gap that we saw is everyone's talking about AI. Nobody really knows most people don't know how to use it. They're learning bits and pieces, sort of like kids learning about the birds and the bees from their friends in high school. They really don't know what they're talking about, but they think they do. Lots of companies are learning AI the same way. Some people have gotten on board and are excellent. Other businesses are struggling. They get overwhelmed by the jargon and the options. So we want to create a space that's jargon-free, that's focused on businesses to make it better for all of us. So what is AI After Dark going to be? It's going to be we're going to start monthly, second Tuesday of each month. We're going to do real world demos, have people talking about it, and then do mashups of learning how you're using AI, how it can help, how it's helping you, teaching other businesses, and then each month actually do a session where we're going to take up one business that has a problem that they think can be made better with AI, walk them through it, and figure out a process to automate it using AI.
Totally. Yeah.
So who's it going to be for? Business people. This group here, anyone that's in business that wants to use that technology to make them better, is who we want to come to AI After Dark. So it's people that want to do better workflows, that just want to use that technology to enhance their business. So a sample agenda, we'll have news about AI that's going on. Then each month we're going to have a featured speaker and a subject matter expert either on AI security, an AI process, an AI product that will talk for a half an hour. Then we'll do 15 minutes where we'll have 2 local business people talking about how they're using AI for a single process or a single thing, whether it's ChatGPT or any of the other AI products, because I think AI is in everything now, Canva or things like that. Then that group discussion where we're going to solve a problem real time for someone, and we'll have time to do networking and talking to everyone. And it's not just the once a month meeting. We've set up a Discord server so that conversation can continue all the time between the meetings. Why it matters to Southlake. Orlando, Tampa have large tech communities, have people that are involved in the technology, building the technology, and bedroom communities like ours get left behind. We're not seen as the center of business. We need to look out for ourselves, build this for ourselves, and we can excel helping our local businesses, because nobody does it better than Southlake. Am I right? That's right. So may I ask how you can help? I need help organizing. I'm looking for speakers. I'm looking for sponsors. I've got the space costs covered for the first few months, but I'd also like to be able to do snacks for people, and getting the word out and connecting to people that want to attend. So what I'm looking for today, volunteers to help with the process, ideas for speakers for both the 30-minute session, as well as if you're using AI in a great way and want to talk to people about it, let me know. And then feedback on topics that you would like to see covered in these sessions so we can find the right speakers to keep everyone engaged. Why does the clicker never work for me? Need a better IT person. So this QR code will lead you to both the application to speak, to help organize. It also does tickets, because I do have a capacity limit of 60 people at the venue. So we are not selling tickets, they're free to attend, but I do need a head count coming in. So that's how you can help me, and that's what I've got. Trying to keep everybody on time.
And you need speaker recommendations? Betsy, how about you? No. You.
No, I know nothing about AI. I'm going to attend these. I can be a case study.
And the other question is, do you think it's a good idea?
Okay. There it is.
Ken Rose. And if you have a question or comment, raise your hand so that we can get you up here. Ken, you're on.
Good morning, Glenn. Ken Rose. I don't believe we've met before.
No.
I've known Glenn for like 10 years. I love the idea. I think, as you know, we pivoted this year into the travel space, and I use AI now. However, I'd like to learn how to use AI, because obviously as a travel agent, I can't be in every country everywhere. So I think that what you're doing would be phenomenal for us to grow our business. So if you need a sponsor, I'm in. If you need a speaker, I'm in. And I need help too, so thanks.
Right back there with Tina. While we're going over there, hey, listen, can you make an avatar of me, an AI avatar that can be me out there in the digital world so that I can be in the physical world?
Can we? Yes. Should we? That I'm not sure.
Tina, you're up.
I think one thanks is enough.
Good morning, and thank you for being a presenter. I engaged with AI a lot. My daughter is doing research into it, as is my entire group of people at Southlake. The things that scare all of us is the anthropomorphication of AI and the research into modification of the DNA. I had to apply for a job I already got yesterday. I was on their website. I could not get to the application. I went to Google, I found it in 2 seconds, and I filled it out without AI. Somebody said my pictures look like AI. Somebody said my blurbs look like AI. I said, look at the date of the picture. AI did not exist. And they're like, oh. And then I'm like, and the blurb, they're like, I put it in ChatGPT, and it spit out the same thing. I'm like, that's called plagiarism. That's called copyright infringement. How do you solve that for me? Because I don't want to deal with AI. I chat with boss all the time and be like, I live in Earth, not Jupiter. And, because I know that they're trying to catch me, and they're catching people.
the dark web is there and it's dangerous. How do you solve for that problem?
Oh, awareness is how you solve about it. Education, so you know what good responsible AI looks like and what bad AI looks like, and how it's farming your data and how to protect your data so it's not being farmed. So you're not training the models for everyone, but you're training models that can benefit your business. To think that your data, I mean, the problem with all of this is we are the product. Everyone's like, oh, the internet's free. Facebook and all social media is free. No, it's not. You pay for it in your time and your information that's being out there for you to interact, and we all need to decide on our own, is that a worthwhile investment? For some of us it is, for some businesses it is, for some of us it's not. And you want to try to remove as much of yourself as you can off the web. I hope that answers some of it.
Glenn, I'm absolutely impressed, not only that you are so highly respected in the community, we absolutely love you, and you have a sense of humor, everything about you, your presentation skills, knowledge. I think this is going to be a really easy road for you because you do have that reputation and credibility in the community. And so I'm in, totally, in whatever shape or form I need to educate myself even more than what I've already learned through research. So thank you for putting it together. And I think it's a word of mouth. So whatever I can do, just share with me how I can put the information out there utilizing my social media. I will be more than happy to do this for you. So I can see that as a very organic way, just reaching out to your current network that you have, asking people to help you put the information out there, scan the QR code, and you're all set. So that's a lot. This is amazing. I love it.
Hi, Glenn. Jared Taylor, Sugarloaf Partners, nonprofit fundraising consultant. Just something that I'd like to share as a possibility, because I'd love to attend something like this, but with being recently now a single parent of 3 kids, having childcare available, something that I could even pay for, maybe not at every meeting would be a great opportunity. And perhaps you could have a licensed babysitter be a potential sponsor. But if there are opportunities to have someone to take care of my kids while I go and network, I would love that opportunity. So I know that's a whole other logistics and shebang and all sorts of insurance, liability, but I really can't come to things like this because I have to take care of my kids. So if there's someone that's able to do that I'm able to even pay, I'd be there.
Yeah, one of the things I am looking at doing is also streaming them, so you might be able to participate that way.
Awesome. Hey Glenn, it's Taylor. Was just hoping that in these, trying to get small businesses and entrepreneurial activity together for AI, I also think that we need to make the intent of using large corporations in the community that are currently utilizing the people here in the community to actually implement themselves as well. They're using AI, or maybe they're scared to use AI, and we can kind of collaborate between small business entrepreneurship and those larger corporations. I think that there's a great opportunity to really flourish in this area.
Definitely.
Fantastic idea, Glenn. Jose with the SPDC. So if we can support you in the process, we are happy to do it. You will need a lot of preparation, right? Because business owner can get very confused with AI. So it's, if you can put out there a kind of syllabus for the next 3 or 4 classes where they can focus on the activity, be practical about what they need, try to break the business in different activities, what is AI for organization, for hiring people, what is for standard operating procedure, accounting, marketing. Seems very practical where you can show practical example of how to manage an email or how to create.
Yeah, that's one of the ideas is always to use practical examples and things that they can take away and not try to comprehend all of AI at once because everyone gets lost. It's just too big.
So we are there for you.
Thank you.
Hey Glenn, Kauffman Foundation. First of all, if you haven't presented or you haven't been here much, Glenn is the big piece of the backbone of this operation. Like I presented and I couldn't have done half the things I was able to do without him. So he is definitely incredible in everything he does.
That was me, not him. That was me.
The next thing I say, I love the idea of the group, and I'm going to speak from a physician experience that the gray in my beard and my lack of hair shows. In that in 2000 or 1999, at the advent of the internet, it felt very similar to that. A lot of people were spending a lot of money. The stock market was on a run. Everyone was like, the internet is the future. And can I tell you, for like a year or two, everything crashed. I almost guarantee you the same thing's probably going to happen in the next 2 or 3 years. Everything's going to crash. Everyone's going to lose their mind. Stock market's going to go crazy. But none of those people were wrong. In 1999, I couldn't have foreseen buying anything not in person or not on the internet or putting my credit card into the internet to buy something. It was like the future. Like literally, you just didn't think about it. The reason I bring all that up is because that is where we're here today, and I understand there's a lot of fear and concern like there was in 2000 about the internet, that there's about AI, but this train is left. This is coming, and there's nothing we can do to stop it, right? All we can do, like Glenn said, is really educate yourself and do the best you can to understand that there are bad people in the world, and they're going to do bad things. But there's also a lot of good people in the world that want to make it better, and they're going to use this tool to make it better. So the fact that Glenn is putting this out there to the community, which I'm going to love to join, to be honest with you, I'm free AI for it and writing pages and things like that. But there's a lot of great things that can come for it, especially for small businesses, because we don't have the resources that we need to compete against those bigger businesses. And if you spend some time and figure out how to use this tool, because big businesses are struggling with this tool because they're worried about everything we just talked about. Do I give it my data? Do I do this? So they're holding up. And if you have an opportunity through this course, through learning more, to actually jump those people and be more successful in the big businesses and make sure your business thrives, you really need to take the opportunity to do that. And I think Glenn's group is a great resource.
Thank you.
Glenn, very quickly. I went on the app. It's like filling out a life bio. The only thing I would change is make it shorter to get the interest level up instead of me filling out all of these red star categories. It's overwhelming, and I have the attention of a 5-year-old. So
That's only if you want to present or help organize. If you just want to attend, go to where it says get a ticket.
Okay.
And that's just asking for your name and email.
Got it. Okay. All right. Thanks.
I just signed up and it's very easy,
So, when does this begin?
This begins January 13th.
Right?
13th. We're going to start at 6 p.m. It'll be the second Tuesday over at the Community Foundation building that's right behind the hospital.
And it's a night event?
A night. That's why it's AI After Dark.
Oh, yeah.
It's an evening.
Closed our eyes while we did it.
No.
So, if you took what AI is and just made a movie to it, or not made a movie, but a movie that's done in the past, what would you compare it to? Because I'm thinking iRobot, which is probably not very good. So,
No, it's not self-aware. It's not the Terminator. It's not Skynet.
Okay.
Think of AI as the super hyperactive intern that wants to do everything possible to help you, but doesn't know anything yet.
Exactly.
So it's great when you feed it the information and exactly what you want it to do, then it can be a great assistant for you. If you're going to give it poorly instructions and have it try to think on its own, it's not going to work out. It's going to have horrible results.
So you're thinking a movie like Legally Blonde?
Yes.
Okay, got it. Glenn, welcome everybody. But wait. We have
Can I
quickly,
ask a question? So, Glenn, I love the name because it's literally is in the dark for many people. And I know that not just a meeting after hours, but I think it is fit the meaning because we are swimming in the AI pool right now. And everybody, I'm sure everybody's using AI in some capacity, right? I love the part that you have this so we can help each other, not just to improve our streamline, our businesses, and the process and understand better, but to educate our family about there's a lot of voice simulating of your loved one call you and say that they got accidents or they need something, and I'm worried for an 85 years old mom that who's not able to distinguish my voice from the AI voice. And how do we know that picture is real and that voice is real? So this is not just for business, but also for family and safety. So I really would love to be a part of this as well. Thank you.
Thank you.
Betsy, what do we have to ask Glenn?
Glenn, we want to know, what can we as a community do to help you with AI After Dark?
Get the word out, and if you want to present or have any ideas, just please reach out to me. That's what we can do.
Glenn Holcomb, Mighty Manatee IT. He's going to demystify AI for Lake County. We appreciate it, Glenn. So obviously you can find Glenn in the back around all the audio equipment, and he will gladly answer questions. One more QR code for you to scan our social media. Hey, everybody's awake now. To follow us and all of our streaming platforms. Obviously, today we have a very special day. It has been 6 months since we launched back in June, and we are celebrating 6 months of 1MC Clermont. Throughout this time here, we have had a wonderful hostess back there who comes in very early in the morning to get things going, Brooke. Brooke has been out ill for the last couple of weeks, and we feel the pain of missing her. The one morning when it was freezing cold and there was no coffee, that's because Brooke was out ill. So we realize how much we love and appreciate her. So we do have a couple of cards that Monica purchased. If you all could find her and sign these cards and wish Brooke very, very well and get well soon and come back to us, we would love that. We do just want to do a quick video of saying get well, Brooke. So if everybody can do that, we can include that with her. And then we do want to do a special picture for our 6-month celebration. So if we can have everyone come up here, we want to do that. And the last thing I will say, next week is going to be our last meeting before the 2026 festivities year end or beginning of the year comes in. So next week we're doing a holiday/ugly sweater themed. If anybody is feeling festive next week on Wednesday, we will be here and we will have our presenters, and that will be our last meeting of 2025.
That's right, and I have a Doctor Who scarf that I'll be wearing, so watch out.
Everybody get
one. All right, so we're gonna...
So let's do a get well soon, Brooke. We love you. Say whatever just to her quickly, and then we will
I'm rolling,
move to do
so
it.
whatever you guys, I'll edit it. So go ahead.
1, 2, 3.
Get well, Brookie.
We love you. We miss you.
All right.
Awesome.
And
All right.
everybody will stand up here.
Everybody,
We're
come
gonna
on
go
up with
this
the
way.
signs. And get the other 1 million cup sign.
Everyone.
Oh, I didn't even put it up. That's okay. I never put the other sign up. It's okay. Let me go. Let me get the 6 month. No, because it's taped down. There it is. Oh wait. No, go back. Yeah, everybody face the opposite way. Let me have Glenn fix that. Glenn, can you fix that?
Yeah, everybody, right in front. Yeah.
Can you fix the slideshow that I just messed up?
All right, we're going to do this in 90, 80, 40 seconds. Yeah, Glenn, you going to join us? All right, everybody. Okay, those of you, here we go. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, say 1 million cups. 3, 2, 1. 1 million cups. Make sure you show the finger. Sorry, what? Not that one, this one. 1, 2, 3. 1 million cups. See you next week, everyone. One more. Make sure you sign this card. See you next week. Make sure you wear your most hideous sweater.